Good morning. We have a 30-second mashup. We haven't got a 30-minute mashup. Equipment for this morning is a resistance band, hammer, and a kettlebell. You can use a heavy dumbbell if you want to. We're going to get straight into it with the resistance band, and we are on. Yep, we're still recording. Sorry. We're on 10 seconds, so it's a raise and pull back. Are we ready? Let's go. So raise and pull back. Now remember, as always with the resistance band, keep a little bit of bite on it. It doesn't want to go down to that. Up and over onto the back for your flies. So we're just going to do some 10-second rounds today. So some 10-second rounds. Bring it back over, raise and pull back. So this is just going to serve a purpose for warm up, really. It's going to warm the shoulders up and over the back, and then we're going to keep going with those two exercises. So it's a raise and pull back and a fly. Okay, back to raise and pull back. So back to raise and pull back. I've got a bit on the neck and it's driving me insane. It's like vampire mosquito. And then back for your flies for me, guys. Back for the flies. Back to raise and pull back. So back to raise and pull back. Straight up and over. We're going to be doing 6 rounds, guys. 6 rounds, up and over. This is round number 5. Those shoulders, again, remember that we're no longer just pulling back a bit there. We're just really trying to pull those shoulders over the back for the fly for me. Again, and that's staying in contact with the back. Okay, and then we've got one more round coming up. One more round of raise and pull back. These are all going to be 10-second rounds this morning. Up and over on the back for me. And then what you're going to be doing, you've got 10 seconds when you hear the bell to bring that down onto the floor. So down onto the floor, stand on it with the feet hip width. Cross the hands over, stand up tall, get ready to do your side step. Let's go side steps. So it's just 2 one way and 2 the other. So again, just using the band to the best ability. Now we've got our side raise pingus. Side raise pingu. So try and keep the shoulders back on this one as well. And then back to side steps. Okay, so we've got those 2 exercises. Side steps, which we're on now, and pingus. Back to pingu for me. You're going to keep the band around the feet. So we're going to keep that sort of 6 sets of 10 seconds. And back to side step for me. Now this is going to be my last full week with you this week. And then side raise. And then it's Bank Holiday Monday next week. Okay, and side step. Kirsty, I don't know if you bother, but the cat wants to come in, mate. Honestly, it's going a bit mental behind you, so you can ignore it if you want. And side raise for me, pingus. Sorry, somebody's cat was going, let me in. Honestly, so yeah. So just live videos, guys. Okay, and we're into our side step again for me. So back to your side step. You can do more if you want to side stepping. And back to pingus for me. So pingus. to side step. So this will be your last set of side steps. And then we've got a final Pingu coming up. Okay, final Pingu. And then after this one, we're going to get rid of the resistance band and we're going to be picking up our kettlebell. And time, picking up the kettlebell for me, please. Okay, so you've got a few seconds left. So, let's go. So, we've got our basic pickups. Our basic pickups for exercise 1 and kettlebell swing for exercise 2. So, exercise 2 is your kettlebell swing. And again, those of you that can't do the kettlebell swing, I've given you all the options back to pickups for me. So if you can't do the kettlebell swing, you should know what to do instead of that. Back to kettlebell swing for me. So keeping it flowing, the only breaks that you're going to have are 10 seconds. Back to pick up, and that'll be when you're changing exercises or equipment. Back to swing for me, please. Back to pick up, please. Okay, so keep that going. And back to swings. Okay, it says 7:09 on Monday morning. I'm not a fan of exercising this early. Okay, back to pickups for me. So, I'll try and keep things really nice and basic on a Monday morning at 7 o'clock, so nobody wants anything. And back to swings for me. Nobody wants anything overly intense. And then we've got one more round of pickups to do after this. Back to pickups for me. And then we'll have one more round of swings. And then you've got 10 seconds to get yourself down on the floor. Back to swings for me, please. Time. Down on the floor. Take the kettlebell with you. We've got 10 seconds worth of chest presses, 10 seconds worth of straight arm sit-ups. Let's go. So we've got our chest press going on here. Now the straight arm sit-ups, I want you to straighten your legs out while we go into it, okay? Straighten the legs, and then we've got our sit-up. Now I've got my legs up wide here, you can have them narrow or straight. Okay, back to your chest press. Back to your chest press. Back to sit-ups. And back to chest press for the third set. That's it. So you can also use a heavy dumbbell on this one if you wanted to. Straight arm sit-up again, adjusting those feet for me. So we're moving through nice and quick on these. Okay, and back to chest press for set number 4. Back to straights. So again, one of my favourite workouts is the 10-second round. Hopefully you like it as well. Back to chest press. Round number 5. Back back to your sit up, let's go. Okay, and back to your final set on the chest press. Last set of the sit-ups, and then I want you on your feet, and you've got 10 seconds to get yourself up on your feet. You're going to be using the hammer, if you've got a hammer, or heavy dumbbell if you've got a heavy dumbbell. Up you get, guys. Okay. So, hammer, right hand side, clean and press, dumbbell, keep it in the hands. So we've got a clean and press. Now, if you've got a heavy dumbbell, it's exactly the same, but you're just using one side. Okay, and then we've got a shoulder press for me. So your 2 exercises, clean and press, back to your cleans. So it's clean and 1 press, and then it's press for the second exercise. Okay, so let's go. So we're just pressing now. Back to clean and press, please, guys. Shoulder press, please. Shoulder press. So not staying on anything for too long. Back to clean and press, please. Back to that clean and press. Shoulder press. So we're in our shoulder press. Back to your cleans. Round 5. Round 5. Press only. Should be starting to buzz that right arm a little bit now, whether you're on the hammer or the dumbbell. Last set of cleans. Last set of cleans. Make sure it's a squat, that you're not just lazily bending down, guys. It's a squat. Last set of shoulder press. And then we're down on the floor with a hammer or the dumbbell, and we've got 10 seconds to get ourselves into a fly position. Okay, down we go. Okay, so we've got our fly. Our fly. Okay, single arm straight sit up. Single arm straight sit up. I've kept the sit-ups basic this morning. Back to your flies. Back to your flies. I'll be honest, and I made a boob there, guys. I put in a canoe sit-up, but that's not going to work. And back to sit-ups for me. Back to sit-ups. Now, obviously, if that sit-up's getting too much with the one hand, you can put the other one on the end or in the centre to help you. Back to your flies, set number 3. So we're back to flies. Yeah, I put a canoe in there, but we haven't got time to change the hand around because it's too quick. Back to your sit-up for me, please. Okay, back to flies. Start of set number 4. And the sit-up, remember, single arm or double your core, guys. So I really did want to do the canoe here, but it's been a bit empty. And flies for me, back to flies. Start set number 5. And again, that arm should be tangling. Straight arm sit-ups, please. Last set of flies. So the 10 seconds do feel really quick this morning, the 10 seconds. And back to your sit-up for me, please. Last set of these, and then I want you back on your feet. And we're going back to the kettlebell. Back up on your feet, guys. Okay. So you've got 10 seconds to get yourself here. And then we're on pick up and jump. So one pick up, one jump. Let's go. So one pick up, one jump. One pick up, one jump. That's it. Biceps for exercise 2. And again, remember, it's all about getting your feet in the right position for the jump, guys. Back down, so one pick up, one jump. So one pick up, one jump. Okay, bicep curls for me. So again, don't be wasting time turning the kettlebell over. It's in the right position to start with. Okay, one pick up, one jump. One pick up, one jump. So just remember on the biceps, when you're changing X up, it's just that. You don't need to turn it. Okay, biceps. Biceps. That's good. One pick up, one jump. One pick up, one jump. Back to biceps. Are we all right there with the heart rates? One pick up, one jump. If that heart rate's starting to go too much, lose the jump. Back to biceps. Okay, let's go back to your pickups. Set number 4. Biceps, please. Again, like I said, simples this morning. Don't have to heavily instruct you. We can get on with it. Pick up and jump. Pick up and jump. Now remember, if you are struggling with the heart rate on the jump, or you don't want to do the jump for whatever reason, you're just going to do your pick up again, guys. Okay, let's go bicep. Pick up and jump. Don't know if this is number 5 or 6, to be honest. Bicep. One more set of pick up and jump. One more set of pick up and jump. Now again, remember the jump, you don't have to do it at this point if you don't want to. Biceps. As soon as we've done the biceps, we're back on the floor. Okay, and we're going to be doing some pullovers with a kettlebell. Time, you've got 10 seconds to get yourself down there. I'm going to reset the timer here. Okay, and you've got pullovers, which are knees bent, and we've got pullovers like so. Are we ready, guys? Let's go. So keep it close to the head, keep the spine down. With this one, we've got triceps. So we've got skull crushers. Up it comes for skull crushers. Skull crushers. Now, please don't make that quite literally. You've got a lot of control in there, guys. Okay, back into chest, back to pullovers. So keep those elbows in, don't be letting them veer outwards. Skull crusher, round number 2 of 6. Okay, and then back to your pullovers, please. Again, keep it close to the body and keep your back down. Skull crusher. Pullovers. Keep that coming, guys. Again, keep making those little alterations with the back. Don't let it rise up. Skull crusher. Elbows in tight. Make sure you've got your knees bent, feet flat on the floor for both of these exercises, guys. And back for your pullovers. Again, this can be dumbbell or kettlebell. If it's getting too much with a kettlebell, swap it out for a dumbbell. Skull crusher. Last set of pullovers. Keep it in tight. Okay, last set of skull crusher. And then you've got 10 seconds to get on your feet after this one. And we're going to be going, so back up on your feet. I want the hammer on your left-hand side. Okay, and we've got clean and press or dumbbell on the right-hand side. Are we ready? Let's go. So we've got our clean and press. We've already done this round on the right side, so make sure you're in the left. Shoulder press only. So we've got 2 more rounds to finish us off. It should be bang on 30 minutes. Back to clean and press. And remember, with the dumbbell, keep it in tight. You're doing the same exercise. Press only. Clean and press for me. Well, I think the midges had a bit of a feast on my head yesterday, and press it up for me. Make sure you've not just dropped over onto one side. Keep everything nice and square. Back to clean and press for me, please. And press it up. And clean and press. Now getting back to the next week, guys. Press only. Now apparently we're leaving on the Wednesday. It's bank holiday on the Monday. I'm toying with the idea of not working Tuesday. I don't know what to do yet, guys. Okay, clean and press. So this will probably be my last week with you. I'll obviously be working Saturday. And final press. And then we're going to go back down on the floor, keeping the hammer in the left-hand side, and we've got flies. Okay, down we go, guys. Okay, get ready for that fly. You want the stick behind you or dumbbell in the left hand in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we've got our flies. Now remember, you've got that little adjustment with the feet for the sit-up. Okay, and then we've got our straight arm sit up. You can see I take my legs out in a wide V. You can have one hand or two hands on. And then we're back to our fly for me. Back to our fly again. Tip and tuck that tailbone, making sure that our spine's down. Back to sit up, one or two hands on, regardless of whether you've got the hammer or the dumbbell. Back to your fly for set number 3. I'll try to do as much recording as I possibly can. Okay, and then back to your sit up, please. Back to sit up. Okay, and flies for the start of the 4th round. Again, keep a good control on that stick. Back to your sit-ups, one or two hands on, regardless of whether you've got the dumbbell or the hammer. Okay, straight back for your flies. Again, adjust that spine, adjust those feet. Back for your straight arm sit-up, guys. Again, one or two hands. And then let's go back for our fly. Last set of flies. And then you, my friends, are done on a Monday morning. Okay, and we've got our last set of sit-ups. Like I said, this will be coming bang up to 7:30 when we hear this bell. That's your bell. Okay, that is you done. Bring yourself back in the room if you're online. Thank you very much on YouTube.